The House of Representatives may have to consider voting on two more important pieces of legislation this week that were just added to the agenda. The first one being a House resolution to impeach the President of the United States, and the second being a House resolution to censure Representative Adam Schiff. Without wasting any more time, let's break down these bills. Representative Lauren Boebert is forcing a vote on the House floor on a resolution impeaching Joseph R. Biden Jr., President of the United States, for high crimes and misdemeanors. The bill states the first reason for impeachment is for the abuse of power. President Biden abused his powers by 1. Using the powers of his high office. President Biden has knowingly presided over an executive branch that has continuously, overtly, and consistently violated federal immigration law by pursuing an aggressive, open borders agenda, by purposefully and knowingly releasing more than 2 million illegal aliens into the interior of the United States without the intention or ability to ensure that they appear in immigration court to face asylum or deportation proceedings. The bill also states that President Biden has intentionally facilitated a complete and total invasion at the southern border. President Biden ended the migrant protection protocols to require aliens seeking asylum to remain in Mexico while being processed by the Department of Homeland Security. President Biden has closed Department of Homeland Security detention facilities and refused to cooperate with state and local law enforcement officials in securing the border. He has allowed illegal aliens to enter the United States as asylum seekers despite knowing they did not qualify for asylum. President Biden has pursued this open border agenda purposefully and willfully, circumventing every safeguard, check, and balance required by law, resulting in mass illegal immigration into the United States to the detriment of the American people. President Biden, with such conduct, has demonstrated a failure to uphold federal immigration law, violating his oath to the Constitution if allowed to remain in office, and has acted in a manner grossly incompatible with the rule of law and to the manifest injury of the people of the United States. The bill states the second reasoning for impeachment being the dereliction of duty. Neglecting the powers of his high office, President Biden has abandoned his duties to ensure that the laws are faithfully executed and upheld by presiding over an executive branch that has continually, overtly, and consistently refused to enforce the nation's immigration laws and secure the southern border. President Biden has endangered the security of the United States and the health and safety of the American people. President Biden has caused a national security crisis and is endangering the lives of the American people. President Biden has presided over the largest influx of illegal immigrants in American history, and as evidence of his dereliction, the deportation cases pursued by his administration are at historic lows. President Biden's negligence of duty has resulted in the surrender of operational control of the border to the complete and total control of foreign criminal cartels, putting the lives of American citizens in jeopardy. On President Biden's watch, illegal aliens have been processed and released into the interior of the country under a mass system of parole, contrary to the clear terms of federal immigration law. Utilizing the CBP-1 program, the executive branch will release nearly 40,000 illegal aliens per month into the United States. He has failed to uphold the mandatory detention and deportation provisions of immigration laws, resulting in the mass entry of inadmissible aliens and the continued presence of deportable aliens. Through this complete and total dereliction of duty and extreme absence and oversight of his own administration's policies, President Biden has allowed more than 1.5 million illegal immigrants to invade the southern border. On Joe's watch, illicit fentanyl has killed more than 100,000 American citizens. In fiscal year 2023, U.S. Customs and Border Patrol seized more than 9,000 pounds of fentanyl at the southern border. In his failure to uphold the rule of law, President Biden has demonstrated that he will neglect his duty to execute the office to which he has been entrusted, violating his oath to the Constitution if allowed to remain in office, and has acted in a manner grossly incompatible with the constitutional duty to take care that the laws of the United States be faithfully executed. Just to be clear, I am just reading the bill to you, and none of this is my opinion. Again, this resolution has been added to the schedule, but it has still yet to be determined when it will get a vote in the House of Representatives. You can read the full bill yourself by clicking the link in the description. Make sure you subscribe to find out the results of this resolution. The other resolution that may have to be considered and voted on is the censuring Adam Schiff, a representative of the 30th Congressional District of California. The bill lists 11 reasons why Representative Schiff should be censored in the House of Representatives. Here are 5 of those. Number 1. The allegation that President Donald Trump colluded with Russia to interfere in the 2016 presidential election has been revealed as false by numerous in-depth investigations, including the recent report by Special Counsel John Durham, which documents show the conspiracy theory was invented, funded, and spread by President Trump's political rivals. 2. Representative Schiff abused this trust by alleging he had evidence of collusion that, as is clear from reports by Special Counsel Robert Mueller, Department of Justice Inspector General Michael Horowitz, and Special Counsel Durham, never existed. 3. For years, Representative Schiff has spread false accusations that the Trump campaign colluded with Russia. 4. On March 20th, 2017, Representative Schiff perpetrated false allegations that the Steele dossier, accusing numerous Trump associates of colluding with Russia, into the congressional record. 5. As part of his impeachment efforts during a hearing on September 26, 2019, Representative Schiff misled the public by reading a false retelling of a phone call between President Trump and Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. If the resolution is passed, Representative Adam Schiff will be censured with a public reading of the resolution by the Speaker, and the Committee on Ethics shall conduct an investigation into Representative Adam Schiff's falsehoods, misrepresentations, and abuse of sensitive information. You can read the full resolution by clicking the link in the description below. You can also watch the video breaking down the rest of the bills that were scheduled to be voted on this week by clicking another link in the description below. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, but most importantly, make sure you share this video with a friend so they also never miss out on what their House of Representatives are voting on. Thanks for staying better informed about your government.